Welcome to another Ask Arlington. I'm Jay Warren. Ask Arlington is a show that's dedicated to answering the questions that you have about what's happening here in our city. On this episode, we are focusing on the city's grant management team. We'll be answering your questions about the city's use of federal grant funds for an array of community services, housing development, and neighborhood improvements. Ask Arlington will also highlight the application process for grant funds, including the types of programs that are priorities for the city. And joining me now is Darwin Wade, the Community Development and Planning Department Grant Manager, and here to talk with us a little bit about all of these things that we got a lot of interesting questions about. But before we get to our resident questions, we thought we'd kind of kick it off with, because I think this is an overriding question for folks, how can they apply for these grants?
Well, Jay, the city's grant management team, we are sponsoring a request for a proposal workshop on Thursday, October the 20th at 10 a.m. This workshop is for any Arlington nonprofit that are interested in basically serving the public with public services. Such services could be youth services, health services, transportation services, anything like that. They can come, get the information. The process will start October 20th, and it will run through December the 2nd, which is the deadline for all applications.
Perfect. Well, let's get to our first question. It comes to us from Robert Mansfield. Robert wanted to know where he can find out more about grants for home improvement. So is there a website or where should people go to find out more about these grants that you're talking about?
The home improvement grants, which would be our rehab assistance grant program, which it's administered by the Housing Authority. The resident can contact the Housing Authority, or they can go to the city's website, the main website, or our Housing Authority's website, which is arlingtonhousing.us.
Okay. So lots of different options, and Correct. It's all listed there for folks.
Yes.
Good deal. All right, well, our next question comes to us from Marino. Marino asks, are veterans eligible for home improvement grants?
Yes, veterans are eligible to qualify for our program. All they have to do is submit an application and be income qualified, and they are eligible.
Is there anything special for veterans out there?
No.
Okay, so it's the same process as
everyone else?
Same process
for everyone.
All right, very good. And let's get to Wendy's question now. Wendy wants to know if improvements made in Arlington communities affect the property taxes of people living in those spaces. Good question.
Yes, improvements may affect property values. That's a great answer. I mean, a great question.
Yeah, and we all face that. No matter who's out there improving their property, it could end up also impacting your property value.
Yes.
All right, very good. Well, our last question comes to us from Jennifer. Jennifer wrote in asking, has a home in downtown Arlington and was told that she could not receive help for her dad who is living in this home because she is actually the homeowner. The house needs roof repairs and she wants to know the qualifications to receive home improvement grants and if the city is accepting applications. We got quite a few questions from folks kind of that were individualized like this. Can you speak to that?
The home rehabilitation program is geared to owner-occupied homes. So the owner would have to occupy the home. As an eligibility requirement, they must own the home. So individuals that are seeking repairs, anything like that, they must be the owner and they must occupy the home. There is a waiting list for applicants that are seeking to apply for this program through the Housing Authority.
Okay, very good. Well, Darwin, thanks so much for coming in and answering all these
Jay.
questions. Like we said, we got some great questions from you at home, and we really do appreciate all of our residents sending those in and all the hard work that you and your team are doing as well. And that will do it for this week's Ask Arlington. Tune in next time when we'll have more of your questions and answers too.